Hello everybody and welcome to The Sims 4. So this is our episode 5, and originally I did not plan to do another building video, but things happened and unfortunately my Sims defied me, and what resulted in was having triplets in the last episode, which means everything I built and how I rearranged the last house wasn't gonna work. So I decided to say screw it, let's just do another build video, trash the whole house, we'll do a speed build. Not really speed build, because I don't really speed it up, but we'll just rebuild the whole house, and we'll go from there, so I hope you guys enjoy. So, of course, right off the bat here, sorry, let me turn my mic down a little, just so I'm not deafening you. Of course, right off the bat here, we have to romance the man who's outside our house, so we'll just save him for the next time we're ready to produce our children. But right here, we're going to get into the building, and I do want to warn you, I'm really bad at building. I just don't know how to build the Sims and make it look good. My houses usually look trash, but I also don't look at the outside, so I also don't really care. But here we're just putting a bunch of stuff in our inventory that I want to keep, that I didn't want to have to worry about buying or rebuying, which I am actually just going to skip right past this part. You guys do not have to watch me slowly, one by one, drag these pictures into my inventory, so we'll be right back as soon as the house is trashed. Alright, so here we are, the whole house, the terrain, everything has been bulldozed, and we are ready to start over. We've got all of our kiddos out, we've got our 3 babies there in the inventory, which I of course pulled out because I didn't want to forget they existed. That would be cheating, leaving the babies in the inventory. So here, I'm just kind of moving everyone around, trying to remember how many kids we have, so I kind of have a general idea of how big to make this house. Again, like I said, laying out and figuring out how big to make these houses is really not my strong suit. So it is going to look like trash, but also I don't care. I really just need it big enough for the 7 kids that we were going to have inside the building at all times. Which I've actually just had the horrifying realization that I have MC Command Center on, and I have it set for my max household to be at 104. So I probably should set that right back down to 8 so we don't get too overwhelmed. Here I'm just adding some stairs because I really like, you know, stairs into a house, especially in The Sims. So that's just the only reason I'm adding that. And I did see that I placed the apartment mailbox. Again, the only reason I added the apartment mailbox was because every time I search mailbox, that's the first thing that comes up. Personally, I think that's incredibly stupid. I think the first thing that should come up when you type mailbox is the mailboxes. Here I got a little bit confused because I thought that was an actual like lamp mailbox combo, but right here was when I realized, hey, I don't have to pay for mailboxes. Why did I just pay $180 for that? Not that I ever care about the money again after that, but here, you know, I'm taking my time trying to figure out which one I want to use. I'm actually really weirdly picky about what the mailboxes look like, just because I don't want to. I like what they look like. I want to make sure they look good with the house, which the house looks trash here either way, so I don't know really why that matters. But here I started out with the living room dining room combo, and of course you're gonna see a lot of moments like this. I'll try and block most of them out where I just kind of pause, and I think I must have been thinking or coughing or something. Like I said, I was sick when I filmed the gaming video for this. I didn't have my voice, which is why I'm filming it now. But yeah, I really had no idea how I wanted to lay this out. The important thing to me was just that everyone got their own rooms, like toddlers in one room, infant in one room, babies in one room. That was really like the only goal I had with this house at all. And like I said, money literally doesn't even cross my mind as a thing I need to be considering, so you'll see us go pretty far down. Like, we've already spent $2K and we don't even technically have one room. So that is the unfortunate part. But this main room is going to be like the dining room area, dining room entry room. I won't call it a living room because I didn't really give them a living room, just because they didn't need it. I mean, the mom is drowning in children, and the children are too little for a living room right now, so there's really no point. And once they get older, I'm going to be making them work on skills and homework and stuff. So again, no need for a living room in this family. Maybe once we get to the end of the challenge, if I manage to survive to the end of the challenge, we'll give them something nicer. But as of right now, that's just like not possible. But here is just trying to move things around and move the kids around and figure out how I'm laying things out. And of course, right there I realized, whoops, every single kid is in the way. So I figured, okay, let me try and just work on some other part of the house for right now instead of that side. We'll get there when we get there, because I would have had to go into live mode in order to place the house there. But yeah, like I told you, laying out and everything is not my strong suit. I like doing the insides of houses. I like to think theoretically that my inside of my houses look pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure they all actually secretly suck. The outsides definitely suck. So like I said, building's not my forte. I literally just needed these guys to have more room than they had in the old house. So it was just gonna be easier and cheaper to just rebuild the house instead of sell everything and bulldoze and move. I just didn't feel like moving and still not being able to have things how I want it when I want it. And then this also ensures I can see where everything is without having to go up or down stairs, and I can make sure everyone is doing what I want them to do, which, they so rarely want to do. But here I'm just moving the toddlers, having the toddlers move inside, and I'll have Mom move the infants as well, since they're in my way for building, which, frankly, I think is stupid. I think they should just let you, build, and then they can move the children. I don't know why I have to. And of course here, I don't know why I keep answering the phone for these people. They're not going to leave me alone based on my response. They're just going to, I don't know. I need to just start ignoring those phone calls, honestly. And yes, I did see the man let himself into our house. That was not my concern at the time of filming this video. My concern was right the second my sim decided she didn't care about this baby anymore. Even though I'm fairly certain Shelly was her favorite before. But now she's just prioritizing her own needs, and it's like, ma'am, please, just move the child so I can build. We're not doing anything else. And of course you have a panic save there, just in case I get so paranoid about these Sims. But finally I can build the room I want, which, yikes, is a little bit bigger, way bigger than it should be. It's literally just the mom's bedroom, and the only thing I'm going to put in there for her is the bed, literally. So here I'm just looking for beds. I really should have saved her bed, but I did want her to have a more comfortable bed that I just spent $2K on. Whoops. Yeah, I really did not look at expenses or anything when I was building this house, truly. I did not care how much things cost. I just wanted them to be happy, although I'm not sure what I would have done if I'd run out of money. Here I'm just moving Mom's laptop, computer, into the dining room area. That's the closest to a living room it gets. Dining room office, I suppose. And I'll skip ahead here because I really am just trying to think. And here, the only thing you missed was I just duplicated Mom's bedroom to make the same size room on the other side, just so I can put the toddlers over there. But of course, I'm still trying to decide where I'm putting that stupid tent. I don't know why I didn't just put it in the room, because I do eventually put it in the room anyway. But this is me realizing, okay, where am I putting everyone? Where do I want everyone? I did want the babies over by Mom. I thought I thought they might be less disruptive over there to the other kids, which you'll see in a later video that I was wrong. No, they're just as disruptive where they are. But I was just trying to figure out, honestly, the layout and how I was doing everything, and of course, nothing fits how you want it to fit when you want it to fit. So of course, it took a lot of maneuvering to figure out where the heck am I putting these kids, where the heck are these kids going. And then here you get another moment of thinking while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, what was I doing, where was my thought. I really couldn't tell you why I moved that thing. There we go. I was like, I knew I'm in the middle of thoughts here. So, trying to get toddler beds. They don't have any beds since they did literally just age up. And I did decide to spice it up, give them a little bit of colorful beds instead of just the boring white. Although we'll see how long that lasts when we're trying to do 100 kids. Which, I'm not expecting anyone to watch these. Truthfully, I've never sat through and watched a whole 100 baby challenge. I don't even know if I'll last the baby challenge. I am trying to. That's my goal, is to make it to 100 kids. Even if it's not on her, which, for those of you who have never seen the 100 baby challenge, the goal is for the mother, which is my sim right there, Miss Bebo, I don't remember her first name, to have 100 kids. Now, I also have aging turned on. It's normal, but she is going to age up, and once she hits elder, she can't have kids anymore, which means her oldest, Shelly, Shelly's the oldest daughter, so Shelly is going to have to take over the 100 baby challenge once she gets older. But that's not for a good long while, because Mom's still a young adult, and I think you'll see in a future video, Mom's birthday is officially on the calendar in a future video. But she still has to go through the rest of young adult and adult before she gets to elder, and we have to worry about how we're going to age up the family after that. So we're going to go from there. Here, I was looking for the chairs that went with this table, because I don't like any other chairs with that table except those particular chairs. Here, I think we pretty much have furniture laid out. I'm just checking real fast here that my sim can get everywhere she needs to go, since I'm not very good at judging or determining when I'm in build mode. But I think we've kind of got all the furniture settled. This right here is where I'm starting to configure, windows and wallpaper and everything. And of course, I'm so sorry for my window placement. They're so bad. I'm just gonna skip ahead of this painful tragedy. It's so bad. So we've skipped ahead windows. We got all the windows in all the rooms, and the placement is terrible, but they are mostly symmetrical, although there are like 2 or 3 windows that I hate. But here I'm just laying out the floor. This is one of my favorite tiles, or my favorite wood, so I do use that wood quite a lot in these videos, or in my Sims gameplay, even when I play by myself. I just think it looks really nice and really clean, and of course you got another panic save there. I do actually save quite a lot when I'm not recording, which you'll see an event in a couple episodes. I really should have saved more often, but that's for later. You'll see that soon. Not quite yet, no spoilers. Here's just trying to figure out how I want to do the wallpaper for each room for each family member, and I didn't really have a reason. When I wallpaper, it's not necessarily based on The Sims. Primarily, or mostly, I just base it on the room and the kind of vibe I give off. When I do bedrooms, I do try and base that off the Sim's personality, but basic rooms like the bedroom, or the bathroom and the dining room or living room, I just kind of do not boring, but like whatever vibe it gives me. But here I'm just trying to figure out, Mom's room felt too similar over there to the toddler's colors, so that's why I was trying to pick something else. I always like to use that particular wallpaper for infants and babies' rooms. I just think it's really cute. And then this was just trying to find something more peaceful for the infants, although that's not particularly peaceful, but whatever. And then here I decided to spice up the flooring, at least in the infants' room. Not that it matters, it's not like they get personality traits from the floors. But here you can see we've only got 2K left. Like, we started out with 11K, and I still haven't done the exterior. Or the lighting, apparently. I totally forgot about the lighting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so just lighting every room. I like those little mini saucers because they're super bright, but they're really small. So they're kind of out of the way, which is nice. I know a lot of people were excited when those came out instead of the bigger versions that we have. So moving on to the exterior, it's really not exciting. Oh, the roofing. Oh yes, the roofing is also a nightmare in this. It's just, let me just skip ahead so you guys don't have to watch me roof. So there you have my terrible roof and the terrible roofing colors. Actually, you know what? I take it back. That's not too bad of a roof. It's absolutely not centered to the door, but there's nothing I can do about that, and we're also never gonna see the outside anyway. So at this point, I'm just trying to find backgrounds or wallpapers for the wall that looks semi-good with the roofing, which, that's such a specific roofing, you're really not gonna, I don't think you're gonna find much that looks good with it. I don't even know. Ew. Sorry, it's been a while since I filmed this. I don't remember what choices I made. I honestly have not looked at the outside since then. But this was just a lot of trying to figure out what looked okay, like what was not going to be an eyesore. Again, not that it matters. I'm never outside anyway. I never look at the outside. But this seems to be what we went with. I don't think that looks good with the roof. Okay, there we go. I was like, I hope past me changed things, but it did. I don't know if that looks any better, but that is apparently what I went with. So, nothing I can do to fix or change that now. Here I decided to just add some railings. I love the railings. I think they just add a little bit of like personality to the stairs. I'm kind of surprised I didn't go with my default, but oh, those look nice. I mean, yeah, there we go. I was like, the blue doesn't. Like I said, I have not looked at the outside since I filmed this, so I do not remember what I did in the slightest. We're just really going for, okay, I was like, we're just really going for brick today, but no, we're adding that. So, yeah. And you can see my horrible window placement there. Absolutely horrific. The back's not bad. I think anywhere else is just terrible. Oh, did I fix the windows? Okay, I had the ones at the end all the way to the end to the room, but it looks like I must have moved them. So that's really nice, because I absolutely despised how it was. But yeah, that's my house. Did I show you guys at all? I did, sort of. Yeah, I was gonna use the motion camera, but for the life of me, I cannot make it any faster than this, and I cannot figure out how to do it quickly. I don't know how people manage to do that, so I do give up pretty quickly here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, right there. So, nope, I still tried it. Alright, well, it's not gonna work. Stop doing it. I'm trying to show you guys the house, even though, you know, you literally just watched me build it, but at this point I kind of gave up, so now I'm just prepping for the thumbnail. So there is my, and was my terrible Sims build. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you are looking forward to the next few episodes in this beautiful Sims challenge. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.